Welcome, my sweet little dumplings, to the voicemail dump truck. The intro's still going. It's still too hot.
Yeah.
I need to calm it down.
We're partying too hard. We're party rocking too hard.
There. It's still going for the folks at home. I could have lowered it on another computer. None of my computers want to work.
What's happening? It's still going.
There we go. Oh, thank God. Thank God.
That was unsafe levels of that. Jesus.
That was unsafe level. You see, Grub, he almost threw his back out.
Yeah. I almost fell off the chair. We're good. We're good.
We're good. Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the Voicemail Dump Truck. Please make some space. The fasten your seatbelt light hasn't gone up yet, so you can walk around the cabin. Joining me on the dump truck, Dan Reichert.
Hello, that's me. How are you?
I'm great. Last time you ate a dumpling? That's a mic check style question. Forget it. Jeff Grubb, you're also on the dump truck this week.
I'm producing waveforms. I'm very happy about that. I'm ready to do a podcast.
High, hot waveforms.
Only the hottest waveforms for you, Jan.
That's right. That's right. And making her triumphant return to the dump truck, Jessica O'Brien.
It's me, Jess O'Brien. Hello. I was off the podcast for a while. What the heck?
She does that every time she pops into a meeting. It's hilarious.
They love it. Everyone cheers like when Kramer busts into the room.
Yeah.
I'm at the point in the show where it's like every time Kramer walks in the room, it's just like it is a full break for applause, you know?
They gotta
like
wait.
Season 4 is when that starts happening, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't it make it sad, though, that like just knowing what the situation is now?
With
Kramer? With Michael Richardson.
Yeah.
And also
Yeah.
besides him being like a racist bastard that one time, he was also like not fun to work with. Like I was watching some behind the scenes stuff about Seinfeld, and like he was really serious and like never had fun on set, which is the total opposite of what you would expect from Kramer as a character. He was like really pissed off when people forgot their lines or were laughing. He was like so pissed off.
Yeah, like it seems like all of the Friends crew were also like that as well. Like I watched that reunion thing they did, and like I think Matthew Perry specifically, he just like felt like this weird anxiety. Is like, I need to get everyone's laughs this episode. I need to steal all the laughs. Like so much so that it just like messed him up.
Well, was that during like the cocaine years though? Yeah.
I mean, those
I feel like
years
anyone
are always...
on cocaine kind of wants to be that guy in the room.
That's one of the reasons to do cocaine, absolutely, is to get those feelings. I want to say they're all serious thespians, but I'm afraid to say that word because whenever it comes down, it sounds like I'm saying thespians, similar to lesbians. So then I get embarrassed.
God, there's a baby behind you.
It's a tough one. Hold on. She's okay.
She's hearing about thespians. No.
Oh, no. The thespian agenda.
What is something not a baby? Is it once a kid starts walking around, then it's not a baby, it's a toddler? It's a toddler walking.
When is something not a baby?
Well, a human child.
All infant in the animal kingdom type thing.
Yeah.
A human child. I don't know.
I feel like not a baby, right?
No, that's a
call her baby though. We do because she's the youngest. That's kind of how it is for us. But she's not been a baby for years now. Actually, yeah.
When do you think was the day they stopped being a baby?
When she killed a man.
Oh, fair enough.
Fair enough. Losses. Yeah.
Right. I'm still a baby.
Absolutely.
Don't worry, Jess. We'll see to that.
Today I learned I'm a baby.
How's everyone doing? I know that Jeff Grubb, Dan, and I are just coming off the highs of playing Fortnite.
Yes.
Sweet, glorious, perhaps game of the year Fortnite.
3 victory royales.
3-peat, baby.
It's so good.
I rushed in.
It's so fun.
I spiderwebbed in to get a last kill. I'm in there, and I just hear Jam behind me. Jeff, you okay? I'm like, yes, there's a dead man in front of me. I'm feeling very good, actually. And then I get shot down, and you take out that last boy, and then just explodes with the victory image. That's a good game.
There we are.
Yep.
There we are.
The slowdown.
You gotta be there. You gotta see the clip, everybody.
Yes.
Recounting it in words does it no justice. It was pretty, as the kids say, epic.
Oh,
my dad in chat saying at 38, I'm still a baby. Thank you, Father.
That. Why didn't he just use his name instead of? Never mind.
He's got like a username that just blends in with everything.
Yeah.
Like we could make him blue and
it's
everything.
Not even like Paul or something, you know?
I know. Dad, make a damn real name. My mom is just Dan's mom in chat.
Yeah.
So we know when like your mom is around. I think
Yeah.
Stace has like Bacalar in her username, so we know when she's around as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Dad.
I
Get
don't,
it together.
I don't want to dox him, but I mean, the name Weed Vegeta is very good. I'm very proud of him for choosing that. So,
He does love anime. Yeah.
yeah.
If you were to try and get your dad into like an anime, now that you're well versed in,
God. There's no fucking way.
He wouldn't.
Oh, Dad just says too complicated to change his name. I'm assuming, I guarantee he did not even begin to look into it. He just decided it was too complicated.
I think we could change that for him, if anything. But it's fine.
Maybe we should. Yeah. I don't think it'd be possible because I mean, think about it this way: he loves like King Kong movies and stuff, and Godzilla movies. And I was excited for him to see Godzilla versus Kong, but he stopped watching 10 minutes in because it was too confusing. He said so. Like anime is much more confusing than Godzilla versus Kong.
Fair
so
enough.
I just don't think there's any chance. Well, Evangelion. He would love Evangelion.
Yeah.
But that's really complicated. What are you talking about?
That's the last one he would.
Oh,
No chance in
okay.
hell.
Wow, I
Yes.
just woof.
Just like
It's been a
He's now
while.
blue in the chat. Marino
he's now
made him
blue. Okay, there we go.
Yep.
Shouts out to Marino, constant MVP,
job,
the
Marino.
forever champion of this website. Well, how are you folks? You got any other stuff to vamp about before we get to voicemails on the
We
voicemail
talked a
dump
little
truck?
bit about on Fortnite. I went to wrestling, 4 hours of wrestling last night in Cleveland.
Yes.
It was very good. It was a lot of wrestling. It was like more than I was anticipating.
And
And
used to do a
it's like, it's
Mania
tough
back in the days where it was like 9 hours.
Oh
I
my
was thinking that, like, that
god!
would
And
be
you can't get
intense,
any
but-
rides home. That sucks shit. Trying to carry your
Yeah.
chairs home.
Oh my god! Yeah, right. Because you bought a chair, right? Like it's not just
You
like
always
you're
get a chair
giving
with
you
the
a chair.
platinum package.
Of course, exactly. I did not get the platinum AEW the Wednesday Dynamite package, but I had a good time. I had a question, Dan. Excalibur is a 2-time award winner.
Banana bread.
What awards did he win? I'm like, they didn't mention that. Like, what is like, or
They
is it
announced
the
him
kind
as
of
an
thing where
award
like
winner.
he's like the 2-time award winning Excalibur, and whenever they would announce like the table, the announce
I
table,
don't know they did that.
yeah, I mean, just like during the
I
I
did not
don't
know
think
that.
any of that was on TV. It was all just like the Dapper Yapper was in the stage,
Right,
like
right.
keeping us all pumped, and he was
Roberts.
saying, there's the legendary JR, and there's the legend Tony Schiavone, and 2-time award winner Excalibur. So I'm like
Yeah,
wondering,
it could be like
you think he
Wrestling
won a Webby?
Observer or Pro Wrestling Illustrated. One of those things, maybe.
Yes, probably something
Or
like,
like
that. Yeah,
Camper of the day, like Bacalar's Child.
Of
Yes,
course,
exactly.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard of that.
Oh, totally.
Yeah,
Yes.
It was a good time. Will Ospreay is very good at wrestling, I have to say. That was an intense match.
He's very
And it
talented.
just-
Yeah, there are a lot of talented
It's
people.
like
in
every
that match.
time I thought a spot would like come to an end, they had another spin to put on another one, and it goes so many levels deeper than I was expecting. That was a good time.
Yeah.
All right, Jess, you
Dynamite,
have
they put on a good show.
Jess, you have
Yes,
the
they really did.
floor for upwards to 3
So
minutes.
Silent Hill is a video game series that everyone loves to hear me talk about.
Homecoming specifically.
And,
right?
Homecoming, it
Okay.
gets a lot of flack, but like low key, I kind of love Homecoming more than any of the other Western developed games because
Wow.
it's at least entertaining. Like it's
Like the
jank
least
in that-
entertaining, or at least
at
entertaining?
least,
Okay.
Right.
at least
What
it's
is the
entertaining.
least entertaining Silent Hill?
You know,
Is
Good
it the
question.
room?
no, the room's pretty interesting, but it sucks that you have to like backtrack through everything. For
What
the second
number
half of the
are
game.
any of these?
Okay, so Silent Hill Homecoming is technically the 5th one. Silent Hill Origins is technically the 6th one, although I think it's the 6th one, although it is a prequel to the first one. And Silent Hill Shattered Memories, I believe, is the 7th one, and that is a retelling / reimagining of the first one. And Silent Hill Downpour is the 8th one, and PT probably would have been the 9th one. Then there's spin-offs. There's Book of Memories, which is not very good. It's a Vita game.
What?
Yeah, there's a lot. Oops. Most of them aren't good anymore.
Okay. All right. Well, we all learned something there. How
But
do
at
we
least
feel?
Homecoming is glitchy and funny, and that's why I like it. You can make a dog do backflips, and the dog has no skin on. What do you want?
Sounds like a Fortnite emote.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, throw Harry Vacation into Fortnite. I'd like that.
Low poly. Keep him low
Yeah.
poly. I love when that happens.
Oh man, I would actually like what's his face from Death Stranding in Fortnite.
Guillermo
Sam
del
Bridges.
Toro.
Norman Reedus. Yep.
As Norman Reedus or as his Death Stranding character?
Both.
Sam Porter Bridges. Both,
Yep.
Yeah.
One is just dirtier than the other. There's no real difference.
That's true. Yeah, and just has a bunch more shit on his back. But all the stuff, if they could make it like so, all the stuff he picks up does go on his back, not just in his inventory. That'd be ideal.
That'd be cute.
That should be a quest, right? Where you could get in more packages and put more stuff on your back. Yeah,
carry it
absolutely.
Yep,
across,
and take it
the
across
whole
the
map.
map.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would do it.
there we go.
Now
We're not only
Fortnite.
we're gonna win what's a video game award?
The video game. We're gonna win a
Dice
Jeff Keighley.
something?
Yes,
Okay,
we're gonna
yeah,
win a
Keighley.
Keighley. We're gonna win a Keighley, an Oscar, a Grammy, a Tony, of course, an Emmy. So that's like EGOTY.
Egg talk. Yeah, you go
Egoti.
talk. Yeah.
One at a time.
Egoti.
One at a time. We're starting with that Emmy.
Yes.
Electronic
Yeah.
goatee.
Yeah. Whatever webbies we win along the way, we're throwing them in the trash.
That's right. We're setting them on
www.
fire.
3webbies.egoti.
How do we feel about answering some voicemails? Not answering, really,
Please.
just talking about them. There we
I
go.
love it.
No, I have answers.
Jess, I'm going to give you
Wow.
first pick, not only
Wow.
because I'm chivalrous, but because it's been a hot minute since you've been on the dump truck.
Chivalry, okay. Chivalry on the dump truck. Who'da thunk? This guy got possessed.
Okay, let me see if you all can hear this.
Hey, dump truck crew. This question really is specific to Jeff, but it's open to anybody. My wife and I do a clothing resale business, and we have now sold at least 7 hats for over $100 from the 90s from various hockey teams. Most recently, sold a San Jose Sharks hat for $280 from their inaugural season. I'm not complaining. I just don't understand. Thanks. Oh, and
Are you
what
following
else
any of
would
this?
somebody on
No.
the staff paid $280 for a piece of clothing for? That's fine.
No, I
Something
couldn't.
about a hat? I don't know what that was.
Wearing $280
Someone spent
for a piece of clothing?
Clothing, yeah. I will say
Okay.
that was very frightening, though. That guy did get possessed.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
did what it said on the 10 right there.
That
Yeah.
was neat.
Uh,
I liked the feel and the mood of that spooky business.
Jess, we'll consider that one a wash. You are a mulligan. You can pick another
It was
one.
also speaking in tongues there a little bit, so truly possessed.
Yeah.
Sussy.
Coming in strong.
Am I choosing duds here, Jan?
I've been to a couple anime conventions in this giant inflatable Among Us suit. And whenever like teens come up to me, they're like, "Hey, you're looking pretty sussy." And I never know how to respond to that. I just kind of go, "Ha ha ha ha," and then kind of keep walking or take a picture with them. But like, yeah, how do you respond to teens that are just like, "Hey, you're looking pretty sussy"? Like, I had a little kid that also came up to me and after he took a picture, he was like, "Bye, Mr. Stuffy." Like, how do you respond to that? Let you know, guys.
Well,
Try to
if you're
avoid
in,
any interaction with children and teenagers in general, and that just you don't have to worry about.
That's
My
definitely
only
rule number one
interaction
for
with
me.
teenagers is just getting mad at their cars going too fast on my road. So that's it. They don't even know about it. I'm just sitting in here. Yeah.
old ass man. Well, he was in
fast.
an inflatable
Yeah.
Amogus costume.
Yes.
Well, I
yes.
think you just gotta play the character and not say anything and just kind of like do that little cute like uppy downy bouncy that I've seen the inflatable Amoguses do. You
Uh-huh.
just gotta do that.
I feel like just no. If they're a roving group of teens, they may be dangerous.
Roving.
So I wouldn't do any
Correct, yeah.
dances towards them.
No eye
sudden
contact.
movements.
No.
Yep.
Just run away as fast as possible.
Well, they'll accept you if you dance.
They'll
Come
sense the
on,
fear. You
teens
got to
love
make
it.
yourself seem big.
He's
Mhm.
already inflatable though, so he's
Oh,
pretty
that's a good
big as
point.
is.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you don't
that's a good
dab deep
point.
enough, they will know that you are truly sussy and then come for you.
That's
Mhm.
true.
Maybe
In the Among Us thing, you couldn't really dab though because the arms are really tiny, right?
right.
They don't really.
Right.
They just have
Mm-hmm.
hands. Really, they don't really have arms.
Yeah. Can't dab with just hands.
I feel like you
Right.
should like leave.
Can
That's the line
Rayman
I'm trying to
dab?
do right now.
Is where I think we're going with this.
I think so because I think there's implied arms with Rayman. With Among
Implied-
Us, it's just straight to hands.
But I
you
feel like
know?
the arm has to like cover your face as part of the whole.
Yeah, but it's implied. It's like a
shtick.
ghost arm.
Yeah, I
Whereas
think-
Among Us, you can't even. You got to get the hands in the right position at least.
I I think your brain will fill in the gaps. I think that's a big thing.
Yeah.
That's especially with teenagers.
Yeah, because at least Rayman can extend the hands at
Exactly.
least to make it
To
look
a normal
like
length. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
I feel like to answer the caller's question, you should just have like a little hole that you can drop things out of from your Among Us costume, and then it's just like it'll just baffle them. Like it's not even
The
no
hole should
rhyme
be
or
in the
reason.
back, so you just poop it out. Yeah.
Exactly. Like
Right.
just have it be
And
a
it should be
myriad of
random.
things. Like
Right.
here's a Lego.
Some of the stuff needs to be bad, but some of the stuff should be good. It
Yeah.
should be
A
piles
coconut.
of dirt. Right.
Yes. Yeah.
Mounds bars. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
A child.
Right. A
Tiny Among Us child.
Yeah, the little ones. Yeah.
Just like QR codes that don't go anywhere.
It just takes you to a virus.
This one just took me to ABC Mouse and Disney.com. What? I don't know.
Just
Wow.
drop drugs. Then the teens will really think you're cool.
Oh, that's true. They
An Among
love
Us guy
those.
that poops out drugs would be pretty popular with teenagers.
But then
little
he would
baggie of
be
something.
pretty. He would be pretty sussy at that point,
Yeah,
wouldn't
that's
he?
true.
Yeah.
Right. There's a cop in there for sure. 100%.
He wants me to take these.
It's entrapment.
All right, Dan Reichert, your pick, sir.
Butter.mp3.
But her.
Butter.
Watch your dumpers, it's Dave from Sheffield. There used to be a shop near me that sold knockoff I Can't Believe It's Not Butter, and it always cheered us up as it was called, What? Not butter? So, question 1, how would you say what, comma, not butter, exclamation mark? And question 2, do you have any favourite brand name knockoffs? Peace, love, and dumps to you all.
Thank you, caller.
Thank you.
What? Not butter. That's how you would say
Now I
it.
just want to do it in an accent, though. What? Butter?
What? Not butter.
But it's exclamation point, not a question mark. So it's going to be, what? Not butter.
Well, I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, you're interpreting the exclamation point or question mark, though.
Yeah, oh, I feel
But a
like it
question
can't be
mark-
implied though.
What? Implied question marks?
What? No butter. I feel like you just gotta like loosen your jaw more.
Not
Yeah.
butter.
Get it up in front of your teeth. What?
No.
Not butter?
A smaldron in it. That's what they should call it.
It also sounds like you're saying nut butter instead.
That's what that sounds like nut butter. Yeah,
Yeah.
it does
Yeah.
sound like
Yeah.
that.
Nut
There was a-
butter. Okay.
Like knockoff names. I always like the various like Dr. Pepper knockoffs. They keep getting more
Oh,
and more
yeah.
strange. But I saw one on TikTok that went viral. That was the label had gotten misaligned, so it said like Dr. Pee Pippis or something.
Oh, how'd you know
Dr.
my
Peppers.
doctor?
I'm trying to say
Oh, right.
Malto Meal. Remember that?
Malto
Meal
meal.
was always the cheap cereals. It was like the knockoff
Bag of cereals in the bottom on the bottom row. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Malt?
They were way
Oatmeal?
cheaper, but they were generally
Malto
the
meal,
same
yes.
thing. I'm trying to
Is
see
it
the names
the,
of them, 'cause they always
the
have fake
umbrella
names.
brand, and then there's individual different ones underneath that, or what was Malto?
They were
meal?
just giant bags. They weren't in boxes.
Giant
so they were
bags
huge.
of cereals that were knockoff. Like would they not
so,
frosted
so
flakes,
it's like
but they
it's
had
like Kellogg's. It's like the name Kellogg's, not saying
No, it'd be in
Honey
instead
Bunches
Fruity
of
Pebbles or
Oats.
something. It would be
Yeah,
like,
I know what they
oh,
are. I'm just
Pebbly
asking
Fruit
if
Bites
Malto
and-
meal was a specific flavor of the cereal.
No, Malto meal is
Oh.
the Kellogg. Is the
don't think
equivalent
so.
to a Kellogg.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
They
Yeah.
are the umbrella.
Sorry.
Oh, I see.
Right.
Yes, the publisher.
Yeah, yeah.
They're the publisher.
umbrella
of the
brand.
cereal.
Yes.
Publisher,
yes, the
yes,
publisher,
of the
yeah.
cereal.
Right, they're the Sony, and then
Uh-huh.
like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
the Rice
There was,
Krispie
like-
cereal is like Housemark.
And then,
Malto
someone
Meal was the
made, like,
Ouya
a-
of cereal.
Yes.
Someone made like a compilation of all of those, and they all sound like cutesy pejoratives for gay guys. There's like fruity sailors or some shit, like all these different cereals.
You're just thinking of this gay rodeo still, Jess.
I know I am. Now I'm googling cereals that sound gay. I'm fucking so stupid.
You were definitely a child raised by the internet then
Tutti
if you were
Fruttis,
Googling
yeah.
that.
Tutti Fruities, Marshmallow
Tutti Fruities.
Mateys, Honey Nut Scooters, and Frosted
have one,
Mini Spooners.
They have one that's like a breakfast, like a full breakfast, but as a cereal. I'm trying to remember what it was. Like
I think I
waffle
remember
or
this.
something. Yeah, I need to look up all their cereals. This is yeah.
I don't think I have a favorite knockoff.
Berry Bunch Crunch, chocolate marshmallow mateys. Yeah, there's a lot of good looking stuff here. I'm gonna go get some Malto meal.
So like the Trader Joe's branded stuff that is obviously like a rip on other things, is that counted as like a knockoff?
No, that's like store brand, right? That's store brand. I mean, generic. It's generic. It's just, Trader
it's
Joe's
like, what is it?
generic
Kirkland
brand.
is the Costco one, and Target has like what, Archer Farms or something.
Yeah, Kroger has private selection.
Market pantry.
Ooh,
There we
private
go.
selection.
Yeah.
From the,
Do you know that in most of
special
those
back
cases,
rooms.
the actual brands are the ones that make those, and they actually end up making more money from that than I just learned this the other day. I'm like, yeah,
they just
that's
relabel
crazy.
it.
Yeah, they relabel it. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
It's fucked up. Marketing lies to you, man. Adbusters.
Speaking
Did
about
anybody read that magazine, Adbusters? Or was the only freaking person that's ever heard of it?
Jess, I have no idea what you're talking about.
People will comment about it. It was like this anti-capitalist magazine that you can only find in like the art school, art supply stores, and they had their own
Makes
sneaker that didn't have a
so
label
much
on it,
sense
man.
now. Makes so much sense now, Jess.
It's
You and your
adorable.
art school, hyper liberals, anti-capitalist
cute.
agenda. Speaking about anti-capitalist agenda, Jeff Grubb, you want to pick the next voicemail?
Yeah, I would like to go with Jersey Shore in memoriam to our good friend Jeff Becklar, who's not here this week.
He's dead. He died.
In memoriam.
I'm sorry, this is how you all found out.
I'm sorry. We should have said this at the top. He's dead.
Yeah, we should have done an announcement or something. Yeah.
Why do you keep playing Fortnite? Oh no!
I mean, it takes a long time to plan a giant Catholic funeral, so let's just give it some time.
Yeah.
For our
Jeff
Jewish friend
Bakalar.
For
Bakalar.
Jeff Bakalar, yep.
L'chaim, right? Anyway,
Yeah, am I right?
man, that guy sure had a lot of chutzpah playing Jersey Shore. Okay, and I need everyone to listen very carefully to this.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on? This is Hayden calling you from the New Jersey Shore. I love this show very much. Just want to say hi to all my dumpers out there. I love coming down the shore every year because you know what I do? I fly an airplane across the shore that gives advertising messages to all the people who are sunbathing and enjoying the time on the beach.
Nice.
And this morning, a gentleman came with me and said, "Hey, I want to put up a message to all the people on the beach that the Earth is flat." But then, to his shock and bewilderment, we got up in the plane and, well, I guess he realized the Earth is not flat and was able to see it was round. So my question to you, dumpers, is: you ever have a day where you realize your whole perspective on life is all fucking wrong and changes in an instant like that? All right. Thanks, dumpers. Love you.
They
I don't want to
keep
bury the
real
lead
guy.
here. Are you telling me that we have a fan of this show that is a skywriter that can write things in the sky with an
No,
airplane?
I think he's not a skywriter. He's got the banner that trails behind.
Also
Yes.
funny, and we could also do
Also
some
good.
stuff with that.
I was going to say,
Get a hold of
yeah.
us.
Giant
Reach
Bomb
out.
Beach Party. Let's go.
I
Yes.
could do some stuff with that.
I love the beach.
Let's fucking
I
go.
can't
love the beach.
swim, but I'd love to go.
That guy had real strong like NPC energy, like where you meet a character in a game and he's just got a lot of like attitude. You're like, I'm gonna remember this character for the whole game.
Was
I can't
that
wait
not
for him to
Jeff
give me more quests.
Bakalar? Right? That was just Jeff Bakalar, right?
I could see
Okay,
him
play it
doing a
again.
voice.
Replay it.
Okay,
Give us-
hold on. I
give us
just
a little
deleted
bit.
it.
All right, now we have that. All right.
Like,
I could
okay,
see it.
that's why I played it. Okay, here we go.
Hey, what's going on? This is Hayden
Yes.
That's
calling
him.
you from the New Jersey Shore.
Right? That's
He's not dead.
Yes, that is.
Oh my God, he
He just
forgot his
changed his
identity.
identity. Yeah, he's in witness
He just
protection or
faked his
something.
death. Yeah.
Yeah, witness protection. He's Hayden now.
Yeah.
He has amnesia.
And they put
The
him in
FBI
Jersey,
has
the
no
one
right
place
in
they
him
wouldn't
doing this
look for
voice.
him.
It sounded like him doing a bit.
Back right. Okay. I'm glad because I replayed it to myself like 3 or 4 times. I'm like, this sounds like Bakalar. Like this. I think this is Bakalar. I realized I could have looked up the phone number, but I didn't bother.
Imagine he
No,
comes
no,
back
this
from
is more
vacation. He's
magical.
like, no, I didn't call. What are you talking about?
It's like
And then
my-
we'll have no idea if he's still doing a bit or not.
It's like, oh, I actually left my phone at home, and then Stace didn't have any signal, and then Dylan doesn't have a phone. I was like,
That was
all
Dylan.
right.
That was actually Dylan. Yeah. Dylan from the
Here's
future.
the camper of
comes
the
back to
day
us, yeah.
calling in.
Dylan, what happened?
I've been through some stuff.
I found out my dad died on a podcast, for God's sake.
You grow up fast.
This is just 1 year later. Anyway, I gave my pick to the audience, and they chose dabs are required.
Hey, Dumpers, it's me, the CEO of Red Ventures.
Oh, shit.
I know this is an unorthodox way to communicate with you goofballs, but I thought it might get your attention. Our new policy is that every time Dan loses at Mario Party, dabs are required by all. I'm glad you guys got a head start on this. Just here to say, keep up the good work. Love you guys.
Well, those are false dabs because I don't know if there's any evidence of me losing at Mario Party.
Last time we played, you lost.
You lost bad, buddy.
I don't think that happened.
I wasn't there on
like
Friday, so I can't corroborate. So I don't know.
1, 2,
That's-
3,
thank you,
and then I think
Jan.
fourth is where you
Thanks,
were.
Jan.
I think
I
4.
think
No.
dead last. Was it?
No, that doesn't sound right at all. No, it's a game of skill, and I'm a very skilled
Shouts
man.
to Propaganda Panda, who's in the chat right now. The year of Luigi is back, he says.
Heyo.
There it is.
I don't
Mamma
recognize
mia.
that name.
Mamma mia, indeed. Jess, the wheel is back to you.
Oh, American food.
American food.
Yo, it's Joe from Hawaii.
What
Hey,
the?
you know how you guys were talking about, like, is Pizza Hut Italian? Is there, like, I'm not sure how to ask this question, but is there a way to ask that question for American food? Like,
Cheeseburger.
like if people in other countries, if they're like, hey, I'm going out and getting American food tonight, but they go
Cheeseburger and
to
fries.
McDonald's,
Mm.
is that American food?
Yes.
Because I think it is
Absolutely.
in a weird way.
Not weird.
And
Yeah.
I don't really have a point, but these edibles are pretty good. Anyway, love you later.
Sick, bro.
Love you.
Yeah,
Love
that's
you, Joe.
American.
Love that.
Thank you,
I love
caller.
that man.
yeah.
I feel
Well,
like
the thing is, McDonald's was made in America, right? Like, and so was Pizza Hut.
Exactly.
That's like Pizza Hut is.
Oh.
Yeah, it's an American.
Pizza Hut is
Pizza Hut's
American-made
also
Italian food.
What about...
but I also
It's
feel like
American-made
Olive Garden
pizza.
is American food because it's not good Italian. It's Americanized Italian. Just like how
American-made
Taco
Italian
Bell
food.
is not Mexican
And
food. It's
record, Olive
Americanized
Garden-
Mexican food.
Olive Garden is delicious. It is an excellent
Drag
place
my
to
ass there. I'll puke it all in your face. I don't know.
I
Probably
love
not
unlimited
good.
breadsticks. I'll just get a bowl of Alfredo and I'll just dunk my face in it. It's so good there. Love it.
I mean, when you're there, you're family, right? So I've always felt
That's what
welcome.
they say.
Speaking of family, here's my dad in the chat saying Olive Garden is great. Thank you, Father.
No, that is
It's good. It's all good.
historically wrong. Reicherts are saying the
Coupons for that?
historically
You get
wrong
coupons for Olive
thing.
Garden?
Oh yeah, I
No,
mean,
it's
yeah,
delicious.
You could become get the pasta pass where you can subscribe to
Oh
pasta
my
for a year.
god,
thought
that
about
thing
it?
is so limited. That thing is so limited. Like you
I know,
can't
but
get that
well,
off.
so
offer
wait,
it?
I don't know, but Dan, you thought about it. Did you like do the math? Like, were you like considering like how it would be a good deal or not?
Honestly, I think it was a calorie situation where it was like, if I have this thing, I'm going to weigh 300 pounds. So I was like, I got to step away, and fettuccine Alfredo is going to be a sometimes treat.
I love sometimes treats. What about burritos? Because I feel like aren't burritos an American invention?
I think
wraps.
nachos are too. Or no, I think nachos were a Mexican invention for Americans, like right on the border is what I think nachos were. They, like,
Burritos?
took
But
the old-
did a Mexican person invent it?
Oh, I'm
think so.
5,000% sure. Yes.
Consideration, or was it some American being like, oh, maybe I'll take this stuff and bastardize it so that Americans will eat something and think.
I think
that
if
it's
an
from this other
Italian
place.
person in America like founded and was running Pizza Hut still, we would be like, okay, probably like that. But like the fact that it's just like it's such a corporation running it, it just gets like that feels so American. That's like with a
And
difference.
also,
So
like,
make
going back to
burritos,
like, is
yeah.
Pizza Hut Italian? Like, isn't
Yeah.
pizza not Italian to begin with?
Like right, most pizza. The thing that if you put like an actual
pizza's not.
Italian pizza in front of most people, they would be like, "This is not pizza. It's not what we
No,
think
like
of as
the
pizza."
like
It's like
the,
it's so
the
bastardized.
first person that made a pizza was like in Brooklyn or something. Like, no Italians made pizza.
Were
think
they
They made like
Italian?
pizza with like veggies and weird stuff on it. It
No,
was, like,
I don't
healthy.
think
Like,
they
we
made
made the good
that.
pizza.
Wait,
I don't know.
is poutine not actually Canadian? Someone in the
thought so.
chat is
What?
saying poutine is American food. Is that because they're trying to get
That's-
around
that
that
can't
and
be
say
right.
like, what is it called? Like all of North America? Because then that's just being silly, there, friend.
Right, because that includes Mexico, and then that means America invented the taco. You don't want to say that.
No. Whose turn
Italy
is
has flatbreads, but I don't know if that counts as a pizza.
Does focaccia come from there?
Fuck is that?
Yes.
Well, I don't think you're allowed to say that. That's focaccia.
Focaccia.
Okay, I said it, and then you made me question myself. Like, oh no, is this how I'm getting canceled?
Focaccia. Whoa,
Like,
whoa,
oh, no.
whoa.
Oh, whoa!
Talking about bread. I'm sorry. Podcasting here. Jeff Grubb, you can take the next voicemail.
Also, everyone's
Yeah,
mad at me about saying Italy doesn't have pizza. I didn't say that.
I got pizza
1
that's there.
I think
kilohertz
I heard
sine
that.
wave.
Oh, you can't pick that one.
Zeldon.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
My wife just informed me that she personally knows some parents who are big Zelda fans and as such named their kid Zeldin. I need to get the team's opinions and thoughts on this. Is that kid either going to be ravaged on the playground or is it going to become the king of all children? Thanks, guys.
That kid's gonna just revolt against anything nerdy. He's gonna be like a Marine. He is gonna be just like playing college football.
Is it
and
Sheldon? Is it Sheldon and Zelda combined?
Oh no!
Is that what
So
the
it's
thing
like
is?
it's a twofer. It's a twofer then.
Oh no!
There's no way
like
that's
young
real.
Sheldon?
No.
Yeah.
Zeldin.
That's
oh,
like
man,
okay.
I hope it's
What
not.
is worse? What is worse? Zeldin or like Tarakathy?
What the fuck? What's Tarakathy?
Tarak-
Did you make that up?
Like
Turok
Tim
and Timothy?
Yeah, exactly.
Tarak?
Yeah,
plus
like
Are you talking about
Timothy?
the contest they did where you name your kid Turok?
No,
and you
no,
win
no,
a
no, no.
contest?
Just like
that was a real thing.
General.
well,
Okay,
that's
naming
a
your
real
kid
thing.
Turok is kind of cool though, because it rolls off the tongue nice, unlike Zeldin.
Zeldin.
If Zeldin is a twofer, like you know, like when you go, I saw a lady with a tattoo that was Pikachu, that was also Deadpool, and I'm like, that's two things. If you do that to your kid, that's maybe going too far. This is Zelda and Sheldon. It's maybe too much. But what do you think his middle name is? Like Brian from Quest 64 or something like that? Like very specifically.
No, it's Brian from Family Guy.
Eddie Gordo, one word.
Yeah, exactly.
Commander Keen, one word.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, folks are chiming in. It's just Minion.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, yeah. Maybe it's a mistake to name your child off of like media things, perhaps.
I don't know if other kids will make fun of him, but we just did. So
Mm-hmm.
make him listen to this podcast so he gets used to it.
And we just
We're
make
making
fun of
the parents.
a baby.
You know,
Yeah.
Really own that baby just now, guys.
There
they're
we
the ones
go.
to make fun of. They can't defend themselves. We're in the clear here. We're going to be
By
fine.
the
We're
listen
not
to
gonna come to
podcasts.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By proxy, we're also making fun of the parents. So yeah, get them.
Yeah, of course.
What do you think?
I'm not afraid of anyone that would name their kid Zeldin though. So
No.
What
Come
about
at me, nerd.
I feel like they could have went with like Lincoln, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
And
then
then
you
you
can
go
be
Link for short.
stealthily nerdy. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this
Yeah.
kid, he just loves chopping down trees. He can't tell lies, and he loves pennies.
He
Right.
can't tell lies.
That's
was
what
Lincoln
Abraham.
the can't tell lie guy, or was
As
that
decreed
Washington?
by his namesake.
they both
Power of
of
the
them.
name
Washington
passes to
couldn't
the
tell a lie.
child. He can.
Washington couldn't tell a
definitely-
lie. Lincoln never
Lincoln
lied,
loved
and they
logs.
say that about both of them. Yes,
Okay,
Lincoln loves
okay.
logs.
Oh, I'm not wrong then. There we go. All right. Yeah. Oh, see, Honest Abe. There we go. That's a thing.
Right.
That's
What is
what it was,
what
yeah.
is a better name then for like if you really love Zelda? What would you name your kid? Like Majora?
Shigeru Miyamoto 2.
Dorf, and it's short for Ganondorf.
Dorf. What's up, Dorf Reichert?
Yes, you just name your
Yes.
kid Dorf.
Dibs on Tingle.
Tingle
Dorf
O'Brien.
and Tingle, my sons.
I don't know if there's any salvageable names in this whole series. Wait a
Oh,
minute.
I got it. Like Master Sword.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
What's up, Master Sword?
The
Dodongo, my
tree, my
man.
son. Yeah, Dodongo.
Bo Coblin, come here.
But Calvin, clean your room. Saria works. Saria.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice.
That's a nice name.
That's a nice
Actually,
name.
pretty name.
What's the fish
I'm
guy's
just gonna
name?
use Tingle as a nickname
Zora?
for all my kids. Get over here, Tingle.
Oh, Jabu Jabu. Jabu Jabu was the.
No,
the
you're
fish.
thinking of Sidon. Which fish guy? There's a lot of fish guys,
This is
Jan.
the hot fish guy that people are thirsty
Sidon.
over.
Oh yeah, the Jabu Jabu is the
Yeah.
big fish you go inside of, and Sidon's the hot
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
What's the
Princess
name of
Ruto.
the fish in Wind Waker that goes Kah?
Oh, I love that. Oh, that guy's great.
Does he have a name?
I think he just shows up and fills out your map. That guy's cool.
I love him.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Get
All
over
right.
here,
So jazzed every time
Volvagia.
you see him.
Jesus. Dan, your pick,
Yeah.
sir.
Stupidmillennials.mp3.
Don't remember what this one was.
Hey, this is Spencer from Louisville, and I was just listening to some Guns N' Roses, and I was thinking, if that band came out today and they picked that same name, everyone would make fun of them. What are your guys' thoughts? Any other bands that if they came out today, everyone would just call them a bunch of stupid millennials? All right, thanks, bye.
I got one. Fall Out Boy, because then everyone would think like, wow, they just really like that one Mission Impossible movie.
Or the
They're gonna go with the
game
game.
series Fallout.
Or the
Yeah.
game.
Or the game. Or the game.
Yeah. I mean, that's a great Mission Impossible movie.
I think if the Alan Parsons Project came out, people would be like, who's this Alan? Why does he think he's so important that he named his whole band a project? Ooh.
The Bee Gees, because then everyone would be like, what is this? Like B and G? And not put together that it's the Brothers Gibb, right?
Oh,
what?
I don't think I knew that.
I don't think I knew that either, but it makes sense. Yeah.
Is that true?
The Brothers Gibb, Bee Gees. Okay, yeah.
Huh.
Like Arby's.
But yeah, RB. I think that's actually also apocryphal, and I would know as a Arby's aficionado.
Wait,
I think all
it
band
doesn't
names-
mean roast beef?
It doesn't mean no. It doesn't actually mean roast beef, which is messed up. They should just accept that it
convenient.
does. They should just pretend it does.
Just
lean into it.
rebrand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when KFC wanted to get away from the fried chicken thing and make it seem like it was healthy, and they're like, "It's kitchen fresh chicken. We've rebranded."
Oh, no.
And no one's like, "We're not fucking falling for that." And
Was
then
that
they
like
leaned
an
hard
April
into the,
Fool's
here.
gimmick or something?
No, they were really
Okay.
trying to be healthier and stuff, and that didn't work. Nobody called it that, and so they pulled a WWE, and they're like, "It doesn't stand for anything. It's just KFC." And then they just leaned all the way into like, "Here's a fucking bowl of cheese and chicken. Shut up." You know, like, they leaned into the like,
Just embrace
it's not
it.
a healthy thing. Yeah, you know what you're getting. It's
Oh,
fine.
man.
Any
That
other
was
band
the
names?
thing with band names, like Guns N' Roses. They always said they wanted something masculine and something feminine for their name. There was other bands like that, but that stopped being a thing too. I'm trying to think of other examples, but like Guns N' Roses is like the top example of that. I don't know if people would make fun. I mean, because all band names are stupid.
Nah.
So
Yeah.
you come out with anything,
think,
everyone's gonna be like, "We get it. We tried to name bands too. It's hard."
I think in the modern era, the teens would laugh at ZZ Top because they'd be like, where's ZZ Bottom? Ha ha ha.
Well, yeah, that's just a good joke.
How
though.
long have
That's,
you
like,
been
actually
thinking
just
about
good.
that, Jess? How long have you been thinking
2
about
seconds,
this?
Jack.
Okay.
2
Okay.
whole seconds.
All right. I just need to make sure.
When the real joke about that is because the one guy in the band named Frank Beard is the one guy that doesn't have a beard. That's the real
Motherfucker.
good thing. Yeah,
He has to be that fucking guy.
it was good. It's a good joke.
Mm. No, I don't think anyone would make fun of the Beatles. Mm.
They would be annoyed about the spelling, I think.
What's a clever, right? Because it's like the beat. It's a beat.
The beat.
Like yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Jan,
you're
you just
playing
learned something,
Jan just
huh?
have a Phoenix down.
I,
And his eyes get
yes.
real wide.
Little epiphany there.
huh.
Yes.
There you go.
There it is.
Okay. All right. We all learned something today.
Yeah. And is it clever or not? It's clever, right?
It's good.
It's
I'd
good.
applaud them. Yeah.
Meanwhile, the
Green Day?
Monkeys doesn't do the same thing with keys like on a piano or something like that. It's just double E.
no.
It doesn't do that.
Oh, okay. It doesn't do that.
They're
It doesn't.
not
Okay,
It's
okay,
bullshit.
Okay.
It should.
They
They're
also,
almost
but they
the same
did change
band.
the spellings though. They just changed it to something that isn't clever music reference.
Yeah. Just misspelling something's cool. It's the 60s, man. Tripping out here, misspelling these words.
I'm just like silently like mouthing all the different bands that I know now. It's like, is this a play on something?
Mm-hmm.
Is Imagine Dragons something?
I never
My
understood what
morning
that was.
jacket. Is his name Jack? I don't know.
Take off your pants and jacket. What the? It's a joke.
I was late to that party. My dad says strawberry alarm
again!
clock.
You got him again.
Oh!
No.
Oh,
I
the
knew that
jacket.
one. I knew that one. I was just thinking
Okay.
like, wait a minute. Are the Black Keys supposed to be like the Black Keys of a piano?
Yeah, on the piano.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Oh. What are the white stripes? Is that something?
The White Stripes.
Are they anything?
I think
Is
they're
this
just white
anything?
people.
Does Jack
No.
White really like Adidas or something?
I mean, he's obsessed with the number 3, and they have 3 stripes, so maybe.
Oh. Mm.
Uh,
Okay. Well, we need to move on, or else like
We're brainstorming this a little too much, maybe.
yeah, I'll just be here like finding things out left and right.
You can tweet it later.
Whose turn is it now? It might be the chats. Give me one.
Yeah.
Gosh. Oh man, I feel broken inside now. All right, they picked BBs or PPs.
Hey, Dumpers. This is Andrew from Virginia. Quick question for you guys. Are you guys burger boys or pizza pals? Thanks. Love the show. Bye.
There's a place for both.
Well,
Yeah, but you can be
it's
both. Yeah.
You're like most people are probably both, right? But it's the thing from Pulp Fiction, like Elvis or Beatles. Like everyone is more one or the other, right?
I don't think I am. I think I'm kind of down the middle.
I think I'm more pizza. But I'm very. I mean, here's the thing: is that I'm a snob about it, though. Like I'm more likely to eat a bad burger than like, and I won't complain about it. But if I eat a bad pizza, I'm gonna be an obnoxious New Yorker about it and be like, eh.
I'm PP gang. I'm pizza pal all the way. I like burgers, but it's I think I agree with you, Jess. Where it's like I care more about getting a good pizza than I care about getting a good burger.
Yeah.
Burger feels very disposable and like this.
There's a lot of things you can do correct to a burger. Like it'll still be basically fine. You know.
Agreed.
I feel that way with both because I do just meat and cheese for both, and so like kind of every burger and every pizza I've ever had is good. You know. So I
okay. Not taking a lot of risks out there. Yeah.
No.
Can we get some real pizza into this guy when we meet up at some point?
I got pizza all the time in New York. I loved it. Pizza Suprema and all these great places.
Okay.
I don't know which camp I'm in because I like both a lot. I feel like it depends on like a social setting. Like if I'm with a bunch of people, all right, I got to be a pizza pal because that's easier to share versus like a burger. It's like I'm not halving a burger with someone most of the time.
Yeah, if I'm getting a bunch of people together to watch a wrestling pay-per-view or something, it's pizza. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because that's the proper context for that. But like
I think
sometimes you just want
maybe,
like a quarter pounder.
Maybe like Italian food versus Mexican food. Like do you have a one you would always go to there?
All
For
the
me,
way.
Mexican food is like
Probably
easy winner there.
I would say like Americanized Mexican food though, because like actual authentic Mexican food.
Whatever you think of when people say Mexican
the way
food.
I like it. Yeah,
but they're both good. But Mexican food is more likely to be spicy, and I am a spice baby, so I'm sticking with
that's
Italian.
That's fair. Yeah. Although I like spicy Italian too.
SBs, I forget. Spicy
babies.
All right. Speaking about spicy baby, Jess, it is your turn.
Goo goo gaga, spicy baby on the wheel here. Let's choose wheel.
Oh, there's one called wheel.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Lucas in Athens, Georgia. I'm walking my dog Meatball, and I wanted to know what's your favorite wheel?
Cheese. Oh, I don't know if that's my favorite wheel.
Bubble tape, good wheel.
I like the ones in movies where they have like the spikes on the side, so like when the cars slam into the other cars, it pops their tires. I think that's
Those
fun.
are cool. Those are cool.
I like those spirals of Italian sausages. Do those count as wheels? What's a wheel?
Sure.
I like the Kraft macaroni and cheese wheels where it looks like a wagon wheel. It's just like
Those are cute.
Oh, those are cute.
Yeah.
Those are
I like
cute.
any wheel in a tread. So like if it's like got little pokes and it's like catching tread and like bringing that in, that's like a satisfying thing to see where it's just like catching it and pulling it along.
I like a nice skateboard wheel that has like really like fresh bearings.
I do like that too.
So it just like
fresh
spinning.
bearings. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's very good stuff.
Ooh, Heelys. I've fallen into Heely TikTok.
As one does.
There's an obscene amount of Heely enthusiasts. And then actually people that are like grinding on rails with their soap shoes that they've made themselves.
Oh my god, the 90s are back.
It's amazing.
The early 2000s are back.
Soaps were the grind shoes.
Soap shoes, Sonic's shoes.
They have metal in the middle, so you could like grind bars like safely. Like,
I never heard of
and,
that.
like slide
Holy
along
shit.
them. Yeah.
Was it metal? I thought it was some sort of like material that was like very low friction.
Honestly, I think when I first saw them, they were metal. It could have probably changed quick. I have not thought about these in like 25 years.
You haven't caught up with the soap shoe discourse, I see.
Yes.
You know
very
what?
behind.
Okay. Speaking about odd traversal TikTok, have any of you ever gone to a theme park when it is Halloween time and then the people scaring you are sliding around on like these weird knee pads?
I've not seen that. No.
Oh man, because you got to check these guys out because it's people like that have specialized knee pads and like they'll have like steel toe boots and they'll like run full speed at you and then like slide on their knees past you. I don't know what they're officially called.
Do the
So we gotta
steel-toed
look into
boots?
this.
Do they
They
make
spark.
sparks with the boots?
Exactly, Jess.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's cool.
So
Well,
cool.
It's
If I were
it's a
more
real fun
fit,
time.
I would be one of those actors at the Halloween Horror Night type.
Jess, I
things,
feel like
but
you'd be so tall too, so you could just like.
loom. I could loom and sneak
Yeah.
up, but I don't want to
Mhm.
get punched in the face by people. That's the thing. I'm very anti getting hit in the face.
I feel like a lot of people are.
Yeah,
I bet you think, and those actors probably get punched in the face about what, like once a night? You think?
constantly. I bet.
I don't think
Yeah.
a couple times a night. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, maybe they want to be punched in the face. I don't know.
I mean, hey,
Calling
we're
all
not judging anyone
fetishists
here.
for being punched in
Yeah.
the face. We do not pay you, but what an opportunity for you.
All right, Grub. I believe it's your turn.
Powerful prefix.
Powerful prefix.
Hey, Dumpers. Andrew and Van Nuys here. Just calling to ask, what's the more powerful prefix? Mega, Ultra, or Hyper? Okay, bye.
Ultra. It's Ultra 64.
I think he did it in the right order. I think it's Mega, Ultra, then Hyper.
Hyper is the the most powerful.
I think Ultra.
I think Ultra sounds more powerful to me because it's
Yeah.
like ultimate.
Ultimate. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Okay, I could hear
Hyper.
that. I could
Like,
okay with
Hyper
that.
just sounds fast. It sounds like the fast version
Yeah.
of something,
Sure.
but not the powerful version.
Like
of
let's
something.
add it.
Okay.
Let's add it to your name and then see how it feels. Like
Hell yeah.
Ultra Dan, Mega Dan,
64.
Hyper Dan 64. I feel like
I want to be
Ultra
Ultra
Dan,
Dan 64.
Ultra Dan, right?
Yeah, Ultra Dan. Yeah.
Okay. Mega Jess, Ultra Jess, Hyper Jess. I feel like
Ultra
Hyper
Jess.
Jess.
Mega Jess makes
Yeah,
me sound
Ultra's got
huge, very big.
Okay. Mega Grub, Ultra Grub, Hyper Grub, Ultra Grub, right?
I think
Yeah.
it sounds good
Yeah.
with Hyper though. There's something about how it like
That's what I was thinking. Like
flows.
Hyper, I thought had like a good flow to it, but
Mega
Grub
Grub does
sounds
too. It's got
good.
the G, the Mega Grub.
Mega
Mega Grub,
Mega
yeah.
Grub.
Mega Grub. It's like it sounds like a frozen food brand.
Yeah.
Somebody said
Gonna
Giga
get a
Grub.
Mega Grub tonight. Gonna
Giga
get this TV
Grub.
dinner.
Oh,
Yeah.
Giga is really cool.
Giga's great.
I don't think Giga's more powerful, but it is like it's still up there.
Giga is like what? Like it's 1,000, right? Or is it?
Yeah.
Am I making
Yeah,
that up?
gigabytes, 1,000 megabytes, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So 1,000 grub.
Omega.
Yeah, Giga Grub.
Oh, Omega. I do like Omega.
Beware the Omega Grub.
I think someone's got that taken.
Yeah. All right. Dan, I think it is your turn.
Let's go with Played So Hard.
Played So Hard. I don't remember this one.
What's up, Dumpers? I'm currently catching up on the previous week's dump truck, and I just wanted to say you guys got played so hard on the Greek versus Italian food forever debate because one of the key ingredients to making pasta is a type of oil. You know what the most famous oil is? Olive oil.
Olive.
You know where olive oil comes from? Greece. You can never cook your pasta in olive oil again. Checkmate. Greek food for life. Love y'all. Have a good one. Bye.
Big if true.
Yeah, that's pretty good point. A pretty strong
Good
point.
argument.
Like, would you
Very good
would you
argument.
still take Italian food if you couldn't cook it in olive oil? I don't know. That's
I
rough. No.
I don't think like all olive oil comes from just Greece.
Does
I
fettuccine
don't know. I
Alfredo
have no
have
idea.
olive oil in it? Because that's
I don't think you
my
need
favorite
it.
Italian food.
I don't think you
No?
need it.
Okay.
Does I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, because
Yeah,
you're.
it is. Chet saying they grow olives in Italy, which sounds right to me. It definitely sounds
I think they
right.
grow olives like in all countries where olives can be grown.
Geographically, how far is Greece and Italy?
Not
like-
too
they're
far.
They're in that same general area.
neighbors.
Right,
Yeah.
they're neighbors. Okay.
Yeah.
Do
down
they
the
touch
street.
on one side? I don't know if they do. Austria's
Whoa, whoa,
above.
whoa, whoa, Jess. Calm down. I know it's your first dump truck back. Calm down.
Horny for geography.
Olives-
Where do they
yeah,
touch?
share the Mediterranean. It's basically across a lake.
Jeff,
Are
grab
olives
a-
related to grapes?
no.
Like in the way that raisins are? No?
no,
Probably.
they're not
Like,
even
an
close.
olive
that,
isn't like a
definitely
grape
not.
that went through a process, right?
No.
Okay, okay.
no.
Just checking. Just checking.
They
It wasn't
just
a thing
look
where it's like, oh, we
similar.
soak it in this thing for a while.
You
and it becomes an
crazy
olive.
motherfucker. What are you saying?
See, now I'm
It's
getting
feasible. I'm just asking questions.
now I'm gonna be curious if any time there's ever like one grape at an olive bar in like a fancy supermarket. It's like, wait a minute, what if that is a grape instead?
I think it might be possible.
All right. Well, I fielded my pick to the chat, and they chose Jollibee This will be a quick one.
What's up, Bombers? I need a Jollibee order, like ASAP Rocky. There's a new one that just opened up down the street, and I gotta go try it out because I've never been. All right, thank you. Love you. Bye.
All right, you want to taste the world, my friend? You either get a 2-piece Chicken Joy, but don't get the rice. Get the Jolly Spaghetti, because get ready to have your definition of spaghetti flipped around, and then get a peach mango pie, because it poops all over the McDonald's one. That's it. Moving on.
Ooh,
Jess.
wow.
I really want to go to a Jollibee.
I've never been to a Jollibee.
If and when we all come to San Francisco, it is the first stop.
You gotta,
I would love to.
just deliver me directly to Jollibee. I want to get up in that.
That's all right.
Pick us up from the airport and drive us right there. Hell yeah.
I'll have the mayor of Daly City meet us there, and he'll be very confused and tell me, Jan, you have to stop doing this.
I want cat names. One.
Well, you get both.
I'm going to adopt a cat. Please give me your best cat advice. Okay, love you. Bye.
Dorf.
Love you too.
Dorf.
Actually,
Dorf.
You know, I don't like cats, but like if someone told me, "Hey, my cat's named Dorf," then yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Any pasta basically works if you want if you like pasta, that is. Many
Fusilli.
food names work.
Okay.
Yeah, fusilli.
Okay.
Linguine, tortellini, rotini.
Penne.
So cute.
Okay.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti is fun.
Macaroni.
Are like regular human names still popular for pets, or is that time pass? Like you calling a cat like Frank or Gary
hate
or whatever?
that.
I love
I
that.
knew someone that had a dog named Cat Stevens, which I liked a lot.
Oh, that's fun.
Good. That's
fun.
good.
How do you feel about naming pets and it winds up having the same name as someone that you interact with a lot? Like if one of us had like a cat named Lucy.
Well, it's good if you ever get mad at Lucy, because you can go, "Fucking Lucy, look at this," and then you can like swear at your cat and stuff, and it's easy, you know. But I mean, Lucy doesn't ever make anyone mad. So
no,
it's true. She's too nice.
Yeah.
What?
Cat names too.
What? Is that one of the names?
That's just what Lucy sounds
Hey,
like.
I got that cat, and her name's May, and she's got a little...
Sorry.
No worries. My bad.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, wait. Playing that again.
Wait.
Hey, I got that cat, and her name's May, and she's got a little pink tummy, and she's very cute, and she's hiding under my bed. Okay, love you. Bye.
Oh, I'm so happy for you. Oh my god, I'm so
Love
jealous.
those pink tummies. Absolutely.
All I want in my life right now is to live in a kitty and to get a city.
Live
Other way
in a
around.
kitty?
Live in a city, get a kitty. I'm tired.
You're gonna become the mayor of the city and live inside a
Though,
giant cat.
You went like all the way through it, and you're like, "Nope, we're fixing this right
Nope,
now." That was
other
very
way.
good.
Already came out my fucking face.
You could have just let it sit, but you decided to rectify it. That's why you're
very
so
good.
proactive, Jess. That's what.
Oh, I'm so tired.
That's why you reviewed
Real quick,
really well.
I looked up, are grapes and olives related, and this is the funniest way I think they could have said no. Only in that they are both members of the plant kingdom. It's just like, yeah, they're both plants. Yeah, you
Well,
fucking
the answer
idiot.
isn't no. The answer isn't no. They are related.
Olives
In the
and
same way that-
grapes come of a vining
That's a win
shrub,
for
so
me.
basically no.
Life
In the
finds
same
a
way
way.
that
Count it.
in the same way that Dan is directly related to a capybara or something.
Right, exactly. In that they both breathe oxygen. Exactly.
Yeah. Yes?
Yes, Dan. It's
No,
literally the same
grapes and
thing.
olives are way closer.
No, they're both plants.
Genetically.
You're both mammals. You're like,
No,
it's as much
actually.
as you're related to any mammal.
Look at them.
I bet you.
Capybara has hair. It has four limbs. It has eyeballs. It has a mouth. It has a nose. There are actually a list longer for your relations to capybaras than
200
things
yards.
around.
200 yards. Me standing next to a capybara. You know which one's which. 200 yards a grape, especially if you painted both of them the same color. You have no
Why
fucking
would you
idea.
paint them the same color, Dan?
To prove a point.
What if I painted you like a capybara and made you take up the same posture as a capybara, and then
Then
from
you would
200
still
feet
be able
away?
to tell that's a dude that's painted and he's
I
trying
don't
to look like a
know.
capybara. You
I
would
don't know.
All plants look the same to Dan Reichert.
No, they don't. There's all sorts of.
I
flora
also
and
don't
fauna.
feel like I could see a grape or an olive from 200 yards away.
200 yards. Whatever you do.
If I shrunk you and the capybara down to the size of a grape and an olive,
If I
you
painted
had
both of
elf
them
eyes,
red and held
so
them
you
up
could
on the
see the
Zoom call
horizon
right
from any
now,
distance.
you wouldn't tell. I know
Okay.
grapes don't
Sure.
grow with the crazy fucking thing in the middle or whatever the hell that thing is, but yeah.
The pimento?
Other than that, identical.
What?
Whatever
pit?
whatever the thing that grows inside the fucking olive.
The olive
red
pit, right?
strip that looks
Pimento.
gross.
That's what it's called?
Whatever it's called. I don't know.
It's called a pimento.
Is that why?
So is my
I've
cat.
never had one of them.
See, that's a good cat name. Pimento?
Pimento. There you go. Yep.
Mm.
What about naming pets after other animals that they are not? Is that fine?
Bear.
Bear is
call
good.
it
Oh,
dog?
yeah. People name dogs
good.
Bear all the time.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever met a
capybara.
dog named Bird.
No.
There's
That'd be
Ladybird.
not a good one.
Isn't Ladybird the name of the dog in King of the Hill?
I don't know.
But isn't that
Wow, you guys,
that a
I thought you guys
ladybug?
watched anime on this website. What are we doing here?
Whose pick is it? Dan, is yours?
Not me.
Jeff Grubb. You?
Grubb, take
Yeah, that sounds right. I think it's me. Let's go with Kirby game.
Jess, I'm sorry that you came back for this one.
Why is there so much cum in this new Kirby game?
Mm-hmm.
It's Jay from Wisconsin. Love you.
Love you too.
Wisconsin man is correct.
They're covered in like that. Is it just like the frosting and stuff, like at the end when you're celebrating? Yeah.
Yeah, the
I can
ookie
see it.
gookie. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
I mean, we pointed out the butthole we were all rolling through, so I think we're
Yeah.
aware.
I'm gone for
Yeah,
one
that's right.
Friday, and you
Jam
guys
was
are
gone for
rolling
one
around
day.
in buttholes.
It was definitely a
covered in cum. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
A
Wow,
normal
Nintendo.
Friday at the job.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, Splatoon is coming out, and there's a certain color they won't let you splat as.
No, that's not true. They did mayo versus ketchup once.
Yeah, in custom games we play this. You could still play as white. I'm trying to think of the word paint.
It's not even.
ink.
It's like off-white. It's like not.
Yeah.
It's mayo. It's got this little yellow tinge, and it's like, oh,
All
that's
right.
just it.
Squid kids need to get to a squid doctor. Jesus.
Dan, Dan, your voicemail.
Euphemism.
Great.
This isn't any better, actually.
We'll fix it in post.
Oi, dumpity dooders. I'm hoping this one is gonna go through. Well, Jess is there, because unlike the last time when we were saying that Jess shouldn't be there, she definitely should be there for this. What is everybody's favorite euphemism for a bowel movement? Is it something just a simple like feces, like no qualms about it, or is it something standard shit that goes around?
feces.
I think for me
I'm
it's
gonna take a
probably
feces.
Duke, not so much Dookie like most people would think, because while it's childish and funny that way, I think it's better without the E at the end. It's just Duke. Sounds so much funner, like when you're saying you took a Duke to tell somebody what you did, or and also just blowing it out your ass, which is pretty fitting. Cheers.
This person
There you
sounds
go.
very Canadian.
Taking a Duke, eh?
Turds is funny.
I just say
But
potty.
do you say I'm gonna go make turds when you're going? Like, what? Like the act
I
of shit.
can. I can start doing that. That's funny.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
If you
I'm
want,
gonna go
Grub, you
make
can
turds.
start
I'm gonna go
doing
make
that.
turds. Talk to you
Yeah.
later. Yeah.
All right, guys, I'll be right back. Gotta make turds.
Yeah.
What does he mean? No, he said what he meant.
Yeah. He
I-
exactly what he
You
meant.
heard me. Yeah.
I just announced to my partner, like, I gotta take a dump, or like, I gotta go shed,
Yeah. I gotta shit.
and then he falls. He falls in love with me even more.
There we
Yeah,
go.
that's it.
Goals.
That's how you keep your
when I'm
man.
talking to my children, it's like gonna go make boom. I'm gonna go make boom boom.
And then you do the Adam Cole thing. It's boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, boom. Yeah, exactly.
All right, last round, folks. So choose wisely. Not a lot left here. I thought
Gotta
about.
get rid of euphemism and played so hard.
Oh well, even less then.
Look at that. We could just finish it off, man.
We could just finish this off. You know what? I'm gonna say put it in this order.
Okay.
There we go. All right.
All right.
Nice.
Do we agree with this
Couple of those
order?
cards.
This will be the
Yes.
choice.
Sure.
This will be the collective
Yeah.
choice. Okay. All right. Playing
Let's have like a
first.
20-minute argument about what should be the first one.
None of these have their merit. All right. Playing first, janitor.mp3.
I don't think I hit the inflection correctly in my last call, so let me try again. Hey, Jan, if you're going through and cleaning up the voicemail dump truck catalog, does that make you a janitor?
I've never heard that before. Hilarious caller. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next one is merch.mp3.
Hey, 3 a.m. boys. This call really is for Jan, but anybody can feel free to chime in. Jan, with your new love of golf, when are we getting Giant Bomb golf team? Okay? Like good golf polo, right? Nice material, something loud. I mean, I want to hit the course in style, and I want to rep my favorite podcast. And if we want to make a voicemail dump truck golf polo, I'd try to buy that too. Thanks. Love the show. Bye.
We should make more sports memorabilia.
Yeah.
Make a golf ball that has the face of the bomb on it.
Yeah.
That's
There's
crazy.
There's a driver called the Big Bertha. Maybe we can get them to like brand one as the Giant Bomber or something like that. Sell those for like $1,500 or whatever they sell for. I follow. Yeah.
Yeah, golf clubs, turns out, are very expensive. And it turns out golf is a very expensive hobby to get into.
Yeah.
We're like, we didn't make this out of space shuttle material, but we're definitely selling it at those prices, is what golf clubs go for. Yeah.
All right. I would wear a Giant Bomb basketball jersey, speaking as a new basketball fan.
I would wear the Giant Bomb golf ball fit with the, like you said, like with the button up shirt or whatever and all that stuff.
Ooh, we should get a visor. We should get a visor. Yeah. Hell yeah. It makes room for my hair and everything. It'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bloodrelated.mp3.
Hey, 3 a.m. crew. This is Justin and 1-month-old daughter Abby from San Diego. I was wondering if you had any honorary aunts or uncles that were not blood related. My family has many of them, and several pairs of aunts and uncles live together. And it wasn't until I was much older that I learned one of them was not the brother or sister of the other. Anyways, I'm taking applications for honorary aunt and uncle. If any of the crew is interested, let me know, and you will get a free set of baby pictures and, no other requirements on your end. Anyways, have a good night, and thanks. Bye.
Easy gig.
Easy.
Yeah. Whenever I'm on the screen, if you're watching this like with kids around, you could just say that's Uncle Grubby. There's Uncle Grubby, and then that's it. That's all. That's the extent of the interaction. But yes, I'll say hello. How you
Whenever
doing?
I'm on screen, you can tell your children that that's Zaddy on screen right now, the brown one.
The brown one is Zaddy. Yes.
Yep.
That's our motto here at Giant Bomb. Uncle Mikey is an honorary uncle. When he's over here, they say hello, Uncle Mikey. So they love him. Yeah, Uncle Mitchy.
Mikey.
There you go. Yeah, to you, Dan. Yeah.
Thank you.
I was, partially raised by my mom's best friend. She was around a lot of the time, so that was nice. And now she's a 9/11 truther. That stinks.
Oh, that's
isn't that the worst? Yeah.
COVID truther. Head nurse of something, though. That's interesting to be a head nurse and a COVID
it was
truther.
still just 9/11 truther, though, right? If it was like she just stuck with 9/11 truther instead of like hopping on COVID as well, like there's almost something like. Something nice about like, oh no, they just still care about 9/11. The COVID stuff, they couldn't care less about.
Yeah, like that would be great, but
no,
nope. Gateway conspiracy theory to all the other fun ones.
Yeah, I know we got those in my fam too.
Oops.
Yeah, same.
There's an interesting thing in Filipino culture where everyone has several uncle boys and tita baby or auntie baby, and then me and my friends would compare. It's like, yeah, like my uncle boy was over at our house this weekend, and then I had a friend go like, wait, no, he wasn't. He was over with me. And then just figuring out that that's just like a name that people assign to people. It's like, oh my God, what? Anyway.
I used to think that my great aunts, Zia Gabi and Zia Mami, Zia means aunt, but I thought their names were Zia Gabi and Zia Mami.
Oh, yep. Cool names. Yep. I've thought that multiple times.
Gabby, Gabriella, and Mamie. So, there it is.
Oh, right, everybody. We've closely approached that point to the last voicemail. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. This one is called Jalapeno Pepper. And okay.
Hi, Giant Bomb. I'd like to report a crime. My husband recently revealed to me that when he was younger and used to work at a shopping mall, he would go to Subway for his break, and he would get a sandwich, and he would order it with jalapeno peppers and oil, no vinegar. And then he would remove the jalapeno peppers and eat the sandwich. Now, I understand wanting the essence of a jalapeno pepper, okay? But what I don't understand is why would you just add oil to the sandwich and no vinegar? Is this wrong, or am I wrong? Goodbye.
Thank you, caller.
The question is that a sandwich? Is there anything else on the fucking sandwich?
I can maybe answer this because that definitely sounded like my wife Bianca.
Yes, it did.
And the husband in question might be on this podcast. Now listen,
Dan,
here's the deal.
Okay.
Okay,
No, she's right.
I'm
I'm
glad
calling the
she
cops. You
conceded
explain
that
how I call the cops.
I can't believe we had
like I'm
two
nuts about this
stealth
for a while.
call-ins this episode, by the way. It's crazy.
Okay,
Actually, that was Jeff Bekelar too, just doing his bonk. It's very impressive.
Wow.
I'm happy she conceded that the jalapeno thing isn't weird. Because whenever I worked, and it wasn't just when I worked at the shopping malls. When I worked at Funko Land and everything, I got Subway for lunch all the time because I thought it was the healthy thing to get. So jalapenos I would get, and then I would immediately take them all off because it did leave behind a little essence of jalapeno that you could taste. I didn't like the texture. I don't like eating peppers, but I like spicy stuff. So you're getting some spice on there. I'm glad she conceded that is a normal and smart thing to do. The thing that she freaks out about is that, so I was starting to feel adventurous when I was going in every day. And it's like, I usually just got the cold cut combo, just meat and extra cheese. That's it. Every single fucking time. And they would always ask vinegar and oil,
That's the
vinegar
worst
and oil.
Subway sandwich, by the way, just so you know. Cold cut combo, just so you know. I worked at a Subway.
Meatball marinara is better. I'll give you that. Chicken bacon ranch is better, but yeah. So I started feeling adventurous where they were like, okay, do you want vinegar and oil? And I said, I want to be adventurous here. I'll try the oil, but I know I don't like vinegar. So he would just like put a bunch of oil on my sandwich. So it'd just be meat, cheese, and oil. And she thinks it's crazy to do the oil without the vinegar because I guess it put together, they do some crazy chemical concoction that makes it delicious. And one by itself would be crazy. Is it?
Okay, it's not that crazy. It's not.
Thank you, Grub.
So as a former sandwich artist, I've made a lot of sandwiches with people that only had oil, absolutely. But I mean, oil and vinegar is better for sure. There's got to be a better way to get spice on your sandwich than putting jalapenos on there and
Hot
taking them
sauce.
off.
Right?
Yeah,
I didn't try hot sauce until I was like 30.
But and hot
So,
sauce
you gotta
definitely
put
has
it on
vinegar in it. Also, vinegar is great, right? Come on now.
There's vinegar in a lot of things that you might not realize, honestly.
And a lot of
Vinegar's
things. But it's like,
yes.
I don't eat tomatoes and never did, but I love things that tomatoes made. I just don't like the texture of a tomato. So it's like,
A
I love tomato
processed tomato,
soup.
yes.
I love pizza. I love tomato. You can do cool stuff with tomatoes. I just don't want to eat a tomato.
That's fair.
Same with vinegar. I'm sure vinegar goes into a lot of stuff I like.
It's like, I was at I did a Cleveland barbecue yesterday, which was mostly vinegar, and I was in heaven. Vinegar's maybe my favorite food now, actually.
I had like when I was in New Orleans and I had just like some random ribs from someplace. They had like all the different sauces, and one of them was like a honey mustard vinegar thing. And I did not expect to like this like mustard vinegar thing, but it was brain blastingly good. I could not fucking understand how it made these flavors. It was so freaking good.
That sounds delicious.
I refuse to eat anything with mustard. I refuse to eat anything with just straight up vinegar. So
Mustard!
I like honey.
I
think I tried mustard once in my life. I think I tried it. When Bonk took me to a hot dog place in San Francisco, and it was supposed to be really nice mustard. I took a bite, and I was like, okay, now I know what mustard tastes like, and I don't ever
No,
want to
you
taste
don't. There's multiple different kinds of mustards.
I don't need to know what they taste like.
What?
It's bad and gross.
No, it's fantastic. It's also one of my favorite foods, mustard.
There are so many different kinds, and you can't
sauces.
taste one and write off the whole thing.
Okay, the oil thing. Maybe she's being weird because isn't like a lot of like salad dressing just oil without vinegar? Like there's all kinds of different oil-based salad dressings, right?
Sounds about right.
I think she would call the cops, and I think they might say that she's wasting their time. I think there's a chance
what
of
I
that,
thought was crazy was the way she was phrasing it made it sound like you got a sandwich that had was just bread jalapenos, never mind, remove them, and then oil. And it was just
that
oil
would
bread.
be weird. No, meat
Okay.
and
Right, that would be
cheese,
serial
like,
killer.
the
Yeah.
main things
Okay.
on the food pyramid. Yeah.
I thought that was what was going on, and I was like, "That, my friend, is not a sandwich. That is a soggy piece of bread."
Well, my sister would always get her Happy Meals, cheeseburger Happy Meals with no meat. Kayla would always get it with no meat, so it'd just be like
How old
ketchup
was
and
she?
onions and
7?
bread. Yeah, probably around there.
Fuck off. She's a child. I knew a child once that didn't like food. Oh, touche.
My problem as a
Gotcha.
child, I liked food too much.
Yeah.
Same.
Wow, them goalposts, Dan. You plant them anywhere to win an
It all
argument.
makes sense up here. I'm doing fine up here.
Let's paint these grapes to prove a point. I'm going to be thinking about that one for a while, Dan, just so you know. Why?
I've been meaning to ask you, by the way.
I guess I didn't consider that.
I've been meaning to ask you, by the way. I tagged you in this on Twitter. There was some adorable video of some folks trying to chase down a duck as a game. Like they were in like a little arena. A little arena. There's a regular ass, cute ass duck in there, and there's a couple ladies that are blindfolded trying to feel out and find the duck.
Yeah.
I gotta ask, how would you, Dan Reichert, find this duck if you were blindfolded? And the objective is, you can't bring anything in with you. You can't bring food in, obviously, and you just gotta get this duck.
No problem.
Yeah.
Just gonna grab it. So right, that of course he has a strategy immediately. Okay.
I lay down because it's in a circular pit, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
It's like a circular ring area. Okay. So I lay down. I make myself like the long hand on a clock. So I put my hands up like this. I lay down on the ground and I put my feet in the center and I roll around like a clock hand. And then when I feel the duck, if it's like by my legs or my arms, wherever it is, I just kind of like cocoon it.
You collapse like a Venus flytrap? What are you saying?
Wow.
It's just going to walk away from you.
No,
Dan,
that's when I like,
I would pay
Venus
so
flytrap.
much money to see you bodily do this.
Yeah.
Set it up. I mean, look,
Let's
I'll
set
do
it
this.
up.
Make a video out of it.
I'll find someone who has a duck somewhere. We'll make it happen.
I've seen
It's to make
Rob
sure
that
that the duck is stealthy, though.
Yeah, I think all ducks
but I mean,
are
that's the thing. I'm
inherently
covering all the bases if I'm rolling around like the hand of a clock. So there's no escape.
You'd be like if
How
you were the
flexible
blob,
are
maybe
you,
were
Dan?
covering.
I'm kind of
You could do
flexible.
a DDP yoga. Yeah.
I've done a lot of DDP.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you could like snow angel, turn, snow angel,
Yeah.
and get the duck that way. Okay. All right.
Yeah, no, I'd cover all the ground.
The chat does point out a little bit of a flaw in your plan. Ducks can move.
Well, yeah, I can move faster. I can roll. I'm gonna roll.
You
the
can
whole
roll
way.
faster than a duck can avoid you.
That
is
I
what you're
definitely want to see. I
claiming.
want to see how fast you can roll.
I want to, yeah,
the duck
even
will be
without the
gassed
duck, I
before
want to
do.
see.
Yeah.
I think the duck's getting gassed before I do.
I'm
really?
upset 'cause this is pretty similar to what my strategy would be, other than I would lay down and I would stay perfectly still, and I think eventually the duck would just assume I was like nothing or dead, and it would climb on me, and then I would grab it. That would be my strategy.
I think animals, even though I can't bring anything in, I noticed that if I breathe near Gizmo, Gizmo will just go by my face and just like lick the air because I think he like detects like food. And so I think animals like
That's 'cause dogs
they're
are fucking
dumb and they think they can
stupid.
eat food
Yeah.
air. So maybe I would just eat a bunch of really pungent food, lay on the ground, and just go until the duck came up and tried to like eat my breath. And then I
No,
was,
do that while rolling, and then you've got something good going.
well, that's plan B. Yeah.
No, because then Dan, if you're doing that, you're just spreading the food air across, like throughout an area
But
when
it's
you
most
need it to be
concentrated
condensed.
here, and you want to go to where the flavors
Well,
are the best, you know?
well, Dan, this is a little bit of a Dan question that I'm asking, but can ducks like smell? They don't smell as good as dogs.
They got huge noses. Their noses are
That's
like
not
a
their
defined
nose,
feature.
Dan.
homie.
It functions as a nose. I mean, it's
No, it
just like it's
doesn't,
the thing on your
dog.
face that goes out. It's their nose. A beak is a nose.
Oh, no, a beak is not a nose.
A beak is like a nose in a mouth.
Where's
Like
their
the top
mouth?
part of the beak is the nose. The bottom part is the lower jaw.
They have a nose. They do have a
beak's
nose.
a
Yes,
nose.
they have nostrils.
They have nostrils in there.
Nostrils.
Yeah, they got nostrils in the beak. That makes it a nose.
It's just because it's big doesn't mean it's okay. Whatever. But I think they can probably smell just fine. Most animals seem to have a good sense of smell. Whatever.
All right, everyone. I think that about.
Are we sure we're wrapping up when we're still in the middle of litigating this very important topic, Jay?
And that's why you take jalapenos off your sandwich, I guess.
Exactly.
You
See,
know-
Bob, it all makes sense now.
You know, because inadvertently, Dan, you were being a little culinarian person over there because you were inadvertently making like some type of chili oil on your sandwich.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then you got rid
why I
of
did it.
Yeah. big proponent of Korean influences and Asian influences in his food, just incorporating chili oil into his Subway.
I'm glad you understand why I was doing that. Yeah, thank you.
Same wavelength. Same wavelength.
Cultural appropriation, but just you just wanted to get the flavors.
I mean, that's why you and I are two members of the Gritty Gang.
Absolutely. Yes.
All right. If you want to leave a voicemail, you can call to Jessica. What is the phone number?
707 exit flu. Just don't ask me the email address for the Bombcast. That one I will never retain for some reason.
And yeah, you can leave a voicemail about literally everything. If you want to pretend to be someone, go ahead.
Please refer to us as chef. Please refer us as chef as a sign of respect, please.
Yes, please.
What are your duck capturing strategies?
Yeah, I would love to hear that.
Yes, heard, chef, heard. All right, well, I think that also about does it for the day. If you're watching live, stay tuned for the second clap. And if you're watching or listening to the archive, you're not going to hear it. I'm sorry. You just don't get it.
The second clap is, by the way, our newest show. It is only for extremely secretive premium members.
Yes. You have to mail all of us V-Bucks to an undisclosed address. You have to find it. And that is the real Mr. Sussy.
Oh, no.